Hey guys, hello everybody. It's a pleasure to make a new video for you. I haven't done one for ages for you guys, for my English channel, because I'm usually doing my Hungarian one more often. It's time for an English one. I hope you're gonna like it. And you know what? This video is about a kind of assessing my 2023 so basically it's an evaluation on my on my 2023. It's more like a work evaluation. Oh my god. So everything is written down. I just have to find my information. I worked mainly from my Google timeline, so hopefully it's correct. I can tell you some information about what I have done, who did I work for, how much I drove, what countries I've been, and things like that. And then later on I'm going to tell you what are my plans for next year. If that's okay. Show me if it's okay. So, I've been in Norway, I've been in Denmark, Italy, Spain, France, Holland, Belgium, Germany, Poland. You know what, I haven't been home in Hungary. That's a shame. The previous year, I think I've been home 3 times with work, so kind of expected to get a job and visit my home country as the previous years, but it never happened, so I didn't go home. So I've been driving 56,970 miles. So it's 56,900, basically 57,000 roughly. That's the mileage I've done in 2023. Yes. And I was flying 17,732 miles. So basically I was flying a lot, mainly through work, doing the double drives in Europe, and mainly because I've been on holiday 3 times this year. So I visited 19 airports. And I've stayed 148 days in hotels. That number seems a little bit too high to me. So I think that Google counts the days, the check-in day and the check-out day as well, like one. So basically I should have to halve it to see the real number. The night in a hotel. So I would say it's about 74 days in hotel nights, which is okay. Because I've been in Tenerife twice. Once with my friend, once with my sister. I really liked it. Once it was Los Cristianos, and then the second time I was in Las Americas, and I loved it. It was really good. And then I've been at Madeira, which was beautiful. And I was there with my daughter. So basically I had 300. Lots of holiday haulage. You know what I mean. So I was working a few event companies. We've traveled Europe with different gigs and concerts, and they worked for Madonna, for example. Madonna was for Fly By Night. I've done Coldplay. If I'm correct, it was stage fright. Freight. Beyonce, it was Fly By Night. Chris Brown, it was Stage Truck. And I've done one Ukrainian aid truck driving, and we took some trucks down to the Ukrainian border. It was donated, 3 Mercedes trucks were donated, like rigid ones, from Close building merchants from Chichester, and they collected lots of helping hands. Charity collected lots of donations, and then we filled the trucks. I mean, they filled the trucks and we drove them down for free for them, so it was kind of a good deed. I was working for Little X-Naz, that was for Mega Coaches, Mega Sleepers. Oh my god, Mega Sleepers. Don't kill me, please, Daz. if you watch this video. Mega Sleepers, yes. It was Little X-Naz, that was a fabulous, I think it was over 10 days tour from Portugal to Norway. Yeah, it was amazing trip. I loved it. I worked for Le Mans 24-hour race truck to Silverstone to Glastonbury. We took those massive RVs and motorhomes to, from one side to another for Empire RV. The company is called Empire RV. I was working 3 weeks on it. It was a mad rush. But I met some really nice guys and I kind of enjoyed it. I worked for Formula One, the usual Formula One runs, when they have to move the trucks from one side to another quick, because one of the races is just finishing on one circuit, and then they have to move everything basically over to the other circuit, so they need lots of drivers to do the job. So I was on one of them. It was Zandvoort to Monza. It's hard to remember. It was Zandvoort to Monza. And yeah, we've done that. It was cool. At the end we had to rescue a Ferrari truck from one of the truck stop because the engine gave up on their truck, and we had to drive another one for them. So we swapped it over, and I had to drive the broken Ferrari truck to the next nearest truck stop where they picked it up for fixing it. Anyway, and then we continued our journey to Monza on a minibus. So basically it was like a half truck driving, half traveling journey. Yeah. So what else I've done? I'm going to list just roughly the jobs I've done. I've done logs. I learned how to do the logs from the forests and taking them to the sawmill around Norwich, and I've done a couple of weeks on that. It's kind of, I won't say hard work, it's a bit weird to drive into forests on a truck. So because it was early springtime, it was muddy, so I had to learn how to drive a truck off-road. So basically, yeah, the traction control, the middle axle lift. Yeah, it was a kind of different job what I've done before, and I kind of enjoyed to learn it, but I wouldn't do that all the time. So I've done lots of containers, thank you Bogdan, because containers is an extremely easy job. I mean, sometimes finding the customers is a bit tricky, but It's like, you know, it's easy. You don't touch anything, basically. It's really, really easy. Easy money. And it's Monday and Friday, so it's okay. I'm going to do 4 weeks containers, by the way, from 2nd of January. I've done walking floor for Greenhaul a little bit and direct haul as well. That's the usual stuff, you know, you're just going crazy to find the farms, and basically it's sometimes it's farm work and you have to find really, really tight places, and it can be challenging. I've done lots of fridges, which I've never done the previous year. That for some reason I never done fridges, but I've done lots of fridges this year, which is a kind of new thing again. I've worked for Reed Bordal quite a lot, and doing fridges is easy as well. You can get basically anywhere to farms to collect some, you know, veggies and fruits, or go to massive warehouses, or you go to distribution centers or food factories. It's kind of very, very good variety of work. I've done some curtain cider. I think it was Stobarts. I've done a few shifts for Stobarts. And I've done some for Village Transport, which is not far from me. They work for Gregory's. And then the events. I loved the events work is really, really cool. I should sort my European CPC for next February probably. I'm going to do my European CPC. And then I'm hoping to get some more event work, like doing the big tours. Oh, that would be really good. I went to a Buddhist church as a retreat for 4 days. That was really, really weird experience. We were trying to learn how to meditate, like hardcore meditation. We weren't allowed to talk. Basically between each other, it was full silence. We've been fed really, really nice vegetarian food, like homegrown food. I had to get, not just me, but we had to get up 4 o'clock in the morning, straight to the meditation room. Sometimes we had guidance how to meditate, sometimes we just have to, you know, try on your own. And in the meanwhile, I was really, really ill. I had really high fever and I didn't feel well, so I skipped a few. But it was a very weird experience. I'm not sure if I want to go back, but people say that if once you went there, you want to go back once. So we'll see. I started to go to school, basically. I finished a course. It was 10 weeks, 30 hours course, and I learned about counseling. This is a kind of thing I was always interested in, psychology and counseling, human mind and human behavior, and you know what's in the head. It's a kind of fascinating for me. So I might continue my studies, but I'll take baby steps, because it was a struggle to move my work around the school days, because I had to be at school every Monday, Tuesday. So basically I couldn't do the Monday, Friday chunks, which I usually do. So I had to use up all my savings to cover the costs and everything, but it's a thing I want to continue once, if I can. My number one experience this year was the mine. I loved the slate mine in Wales. It was a 4-hour climb down. It was guided, obviously. A 4-hour climb down to the, I think it was 11th floor, but I can't remember already, because they got lots of floors. So it was like a tour guide and I think 6 other people. And there is a kind of hotel inside the mine, deep down in the dark, with lots of noises of water and everything. It was amazing experience. We had dinner down there, and next morning we climbed up to the surface, and that was a bit of struggle, but a mind-blowing experience. I recommend to everybody who's kind of feels fit to go down, because you have to squeeze through like tight spaces and drop down from really big heights. Obviously, you know, you got the harness on and everything, it's safe. It's just mind-blowing. I finally gave up smoking. I was a kind of social smoker, and if somebody was smoking, I used to, hey, can you give me one as well? And you know, I was just smoking socially, but I gave up on that, so I'm not smoking. It's like half a year now, and I quite enjoy it. I mean, you know, my clear lung, and I don't have a craving for a smoke, and it's like, you know, I won. Since I came out of the Buddhist church, I don't really enjoy a drink anymore, like an alcoholic drink. Sometimes I have a beer or something, but I don't really enjoy it anymore. So I lost this belly fat I had. You know, I always had a little bit of belly fat, but that's gone now. It's probably because I don't drink that many beer. And I started exercising, like, seriously, because I developed a kind of lower back pain, and I realized how unfit I am. So I started exercising about 6-7 months ago, and I keep going. I'm doing push-ups, sit-ups, squats, yoga. Recently just discovered that I can do yoga at home. Got my yoga mat and yoga blocks all the time in the empty room, so I can do some yoga anytime I want to, and it's really good for my my back and my joints and my muscles. I feel so much better. So yeah, my daughter moved out, my middle one, basically. My eldest one, she's moved out already like 6-7 years ago, but Carmen, she moved out about a couple of weeks ago. She moved together with her boyfriend, so I've got only my son home with me now. He's away for work now. He's working on Disney on Ice tour, doing the lights, you know, the spotlights, and he's doing the ice when it's when they move into an arena, and then they have to they have to break the ice when they finish, and then move the ice basically out from the arena to the streets to melt. So that's what he does. He's away for weeks and weeks now, and now he's in London, and he's going to come back home early January. So his work's kind of as a roadie. They got hotels and catering provided, so it's all good. So he's home. He's still home with me, but he's not home. So I'm basically on my own. The cat is moved out as well with my daughter, so there's no cat either. I'm on my own. I can do whatever I want in my house. It's quite nice feeling though, because all my kids are fine. So I'm going out for a party for the New Year's Eve with 3 of my friends, and we're gonna drive down to Corby, and there is gonna be a Hungarian party. So we're gonna be there for for the New Year's Eve, and we going to stay in the hotel for the night and come back next day. After that, I'm going to do 4 weeks on containers. So that's my job, and I'm going to do probably some more work for Templar European for Matt, because I've done 2 weeks for him in December through Europe, and it was fridge work, like European tramping. It was amazing, I loved it. And I want to do some more. So probably I'm going to do some more as well. After that, I have no idea. I'm gonna do my European CPC, hoping to get some more tour work, and basically that's it. I haven't got big plans, so I'm just going to go with the flow probably as usual, trying to stay self-employed because I enjoy the flexibility. I hope you can't hear my washing machine, it's just going crazy. Anyway, I'm wishing you very happy New Year, everybody, and I hope everybody's dream is going to come true just how you wish. Kisses. Micsoda meló! Megvan. Forma 1! Nagyon rosszul éreztem magam. Szóval így lettem. Ez nem igaz. Ez durva. Ez durva, hogy van. Minek csinálom én ezt? Hát ez jó. Valami nem fog stimmelni. Hogy a francba, hogy én ezt jobban sejtettem, mint a fölmetem. Csak gondoltam, hogy megpróbáljuk. Ja, Istenem. Nem az élet, gyerek. Jó, hasznos lettem. Megyek le délfelé, a szabadság felé. Jó! Az ünnepnap lesz, hogy is tényleg még, vagy a még. Legyetek jók, hát ott adő, megyek haza.